Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Black and White 2. Last time, we went through Joint Avenue, arrived here at Nimbasa City, and went a little bit further in getting ourselves a new team member, which I gave a name. Sinclair. Yeah, I decided to go with Sinclair. I was wanting to go with the name Sinclair, but I wasn't for sure whether or not I should spell it with an S or a C. I decided to name it with a C. Why? Why not? Oh yeah, I should also mention that I gave it as Haste, which is kind of meh, but I did give it Dig, which can be nice. The main goal here is Double Slap. 2 to 5 turns in a row. Next level, it does get Tail Slap, which will be a direct upgrade. Also, I decided to teach Speedo Fly, named it Fly Dove. Because let's face it, that's what it's going to be doing. This time, I'll switch you up to the front. That should be fine. So, before we head out, there's two things I want to do. First things first, we can get ourselves 2 hit medals. Okay, and the main one. So I was kind of avoiding this NPC here for a bit, since we are going to go to the Desert Resort. This NPC does bring up something new. Oh, you are. Thank you, my friends. Return to the peaceful life you lived before. Lord Ben, why are you releasing your Pokemon? I can't just keep Pokemon confined in Pokeballs. Also, they stay with their trainers, but Pokemon will battle. Yeah, and they'll be hurt. Even if it's for changing the world to protect Pokemon, it's too hard for me to put them through such pain. But ever since we were young, we've caught Pokemon and made them battle. That's just how the world works, isn't it? We decided that catching Pokemon and making them battle each other is how the world works. That wasn't how things were before Pokeballs were invented. The rules for governing this world were wrong. That's true. Well, I guess I'll let my Pokemon go then. Not yet. The world hasn't changed yet. The time to free your Pokemon will be when I befriend the Unova region's legendary Dragon-type Pokemon, surpass the champion, and become the hero. Well then, I'll head to the next destination. I'll separate Pokemon and people, and Black and White will be clearly distinct. Only then will Pokemon become perfect mates. Then why? Why did those Pokemon seem to be sad to leave me? Potato. Is it because of that trainer that my heart wavers now? Or are the words that the Pokemon in Kimberly Town really true? What does that mean Potato is an ideal trainer? The cries of suffering Pokemon fill that realm. The borderline between Pokemon and humans. I exist on that line. I live on the margins between everyone, so I will say that. I will change the world. And to that end, I must fight and finish with Potato. Sorry, when I saw you, I just started talking for some reason. So, talking to that NPC might seem kind of random, but that will be important for what's going on this episode. So, we are going to head on out. So, our next goal isn't going to be in the subway. Instead, we're going to be heading out. The next area we'll be going to is completely optional, so I'll see you guys down there. Okay then, at this juncture, we are going to take our way out this way. And in both versions, the path would converge right here. We're going to head up this way. We haven't been this way yet. So, welcome to the Desert Resort. And this is going to suck. So, we're going to sneak on this way. And while we're out here, there's some new Pokemon available. So, I guess to start things out, we have a Scraggy here. We have Scraggy. Instead, one of the new Pokemon we find out here is Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a decent ground-type Pokemon that has good defense. There's a defensive move pool in terms of moves and such, but it doesn't really have that amazing move pool. It takes a while to get going. Dig will pretty much be a very useful thing. It has very good defense and kind of shallow special defense. It's generally alright, very good for the next gym, but compared to Pokemon like Excadrill and such, it's kind of mediocre. There's definitely much better bug-type Pokemon around. I'm a trainer before I'm a nurse. I'm itching for a Pokemon battle. So right here we get ourselves a nurse that we can use for healing. We are definitely going to need this. And a Cleffa. So yeah, so Sandshrew is alright. It's defensive, it doesn't have the best move pool. He falls at a low level, and yeah, it's very good. However, though, compared to the likes of, say, Xenoblade, far from being awesome. Our next new Pokemon is Xenoblade. Xenoblade is a pretty nice bug Pokemon with solid attack. Xenoblade in its line do have good attacks. They take a while to evolve, which kind of can suck, but overall it is kind of a decent Pokemon. Very defensive, high defense, good attack, not so great special defense, but still relatively good. Unlike a rock type Pokemon, it's not super weak to water, and plus its high attack and decent special defense can work out well, especially with ability 30. It's actually really good. Evolve at level 35, not 34, so you can learn X's or earlier. It's a very good Pokemon. Evolves at a fairly reasonable level. And if you want yourself a good bug type Pokemon, there you go. Definitely recommend it. So, before heading into the grass, I'm going to do some things quick. Okay then. So, while we're going through the grass, I'm going to see what we can find. I'm going to wait a little bit, because I'll say this now. There's a Pokemon here that I definitely do not want to encounter. Hello there! So you might have noticed that I set up a repel. The reason why is because I have a very good chance of encountering Ent's Pokemon. That's right, you can encounter Ent's Pokemon in the wild here. This is super useful because with Ent's Pokemon, I really don't want to kill this. Uproar? Okay. I can live with Uproar. So Ent's Pokemon, they will appear in the wild. They will have special signatures that come in. You cannot name them, which kind of sucks, but I will be going for them all. It's free real estate, or free Pokemon estate. Heal. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use a Great Ball. So yeah, so catching these Pokemon will be pretty useful, because they do get the experience buff, which can be very nice. The Ramaka has this normal ability, and with the increased experience, catching Ent's Pokemon might be very useful. So that was that cutscene was alluding to, catching Ent's Pokemon when it sleeps. Pulls its limb into its body, and its internal 1,100 degrees Fahrenheit temperature will go down. So, it appears to be of a different OT. You cannot name these Pokemon, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and heal quick. Okay, then let's see what our next Pokemon's gonna be. Yeah, there's this very, very scary Pokemon here that I don't want to encounter. That I might, but hopefully not. Ah, here is the next of Ent's Pokemon, Sandile, with Moxie. So, right, Moxie? Yeah. So you might recognize these Pokemon. These are the same Pokemon N used in his battle against you in Castelia City, in Pokemon Black and White, not Castelia, in Bossa City. So we're gonna head and catch this guy. While catching him, we can go over to the next new Pokemon, and that would be Maractus. What, you didn't know this Pokemon existed? Well, it's a very forgettable Pokemon. Yeah, as a Pokemon, Maractus is very forgettable. It's exclusive here to the Desert Resorts, not in its Pokemon. So Maractus is a very good water type counter. Besides being super effective, it can actually absorb and heal itself up from water type moves, which is very useful. It does have some pretty decent abilities with it too. Its move pool, however, is very lackluster. Needle Arm, it doesn't learn many good moves. And honestly, that's a major downside, is that Maractus isn't known for its moves. Yeah, it's gonna suck. You know what, I have Great Balls. But yeah, it's kind of meh. It has a decent special attack, it's slow, somewhat bulky. It's forgettable. I mean, I've used one before and it was alright, but its move pool is just lackluster. And compared to the likes like Roserade and Lilligant, they're also nearby that have similar move pools, it just falls short. It lives under a hot desert, and yeah, it's just mediocre. I don't really recommend Maractus that much, just because of its lackluster move pool. I mean, it can serve you as a good challenge, just eh. Okay then, so continuing on to the grass, let's see if we can encounter our next Ent's Pokemon. There's two more of Ent's Pokemon here. I hope it isn't it. Please don't be it. Please don't it. Okay then, so next up we have Scraggy. Interesting. So while we're going through Scraggy, we can go over the next new Pokemon here, and that would be Trapinch. Trapinch is a very interesting ground type Pokemon, in that it varies itself very nicely. It evolves level 35 into Vibrava and 45 into Flygon. Trapinch and Vibrava are very different Pokemon within themselves. Yeah, Vibrava is kind of interesting. They can learn some decent moves. Swagger, I'm going to go start catching Pokeballs anyways. So yeah, Trapinch, it's slow but has good attack. When it evolves into Vibrava, it straights some of its attack and a little bit of defense and make it more balanced out. Level 35, which can be decent, not the best, but definitely not the worst. So yeah, so it could be a bit trickier, but getting itself up to Flygon is a very good Pokemon. 100 attack and 100 speed. Oh, come on! Another Pokeball? So yeah, so getting it up could be very useful. It doesn't evolve at the best level, but it's overall a pretty solid Pokemon, and I do recommend catching a Trapinch if you want to raise it up. Whether or not you want to use Trapinch or not, it's up to you, but I do recommend going through the grass and finding yourself a Trapinch. No trainers in the game will have Trapinch, and you want to see Trapinch. I need healing. Alright then. So on through this grass, there's two more Pokemon left here. One I want to encounter, one I definitely do not want to encounter. I really don't want to encounter that Pokemon. Use another repel. Please don't be it, please don't be it. I just had to open my mouth! I just had to say, oh god! No, I'm not ready! I'm not ready! That's the Manatan! Look at its level! 35! I'm dead. I'm so freaking dead. Go Patrat! Look at it funny! Start praying to some god I can catch this thing! Yes, this is Darmanitan. It's level 35. If you catch this thing, and that's a major if, it's going to carry you through the game. This is why I've been making save states. Sinclair, sure. Look at it funny. Very bad debut battle. Double slap, sure. Hammer arm. God damn it. Akane. Great has artificial stupidity. And, Thief. Yeah, I cut out the rest of the battle because it didn't go well. Oof. So yeah, I wasn't wanting him. So yeah, that's another Ents Pokemon. Very interesting Pokemon. So is this the other Pokemon here? Yes, it is! So this here is the final of Ents Pokemon here, Sigilith. So yeah, Sigilith is very interesting. This is the other Pokemon I want to use Quick Ball for. Sigilith does have Whirlwind, so be careful. You might have to run into this Pokemon multiple times. 1, 2, guaranteed 3. There we go. I want to catch Sigilith for sure. So yeah, so I already have a Sigilith caught. This is from Dream Radar. So, do a quick healing just in case. So yeah. So I think with that, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, let's do it. This episode's already big enough failure. let's go stupid. So yeah. Quick ball, sure. If I could name you, I'd name you Rotbart. Yeah, I'm dead. Look at it, funny. 1, 2, 3. Are you serious? That's fun. When one's injured from a full battle, it hardens to a stone-like form. Its meditation sharpens its mind. Yeah, it alludes to the fact that once it goes under half health of it, this Dormanitan in particular, it goes into Zen mode. I need new trousers. I need healing badly. So yeah, that was Dormanitan. Ouch. So yeah, so Dormanitan once goes under half health, it evolves into Zen state mode. Oh, we get ourselves a trainer here. A scorching desert, a passion for adventure, and a heated battle. Okay, so more into Dormanitan besides its territorial Rotbart in its finest form. And you're using Magby. I knew you'd have Magby. I wasn't too intimidated by you. But yeah, level 35. Yeah, Zen state, Once he goes under half health, it pretty much becomes a special attacker. It has super high special attack, its attack goes to none, its speed goes to none, but it becomes super bulky. And now, I prefer regular Dormanitan over Zen state. That's not that good of an ability. But level 35. That'll carry you through at least 2 or 3 gems. So upon beating you, you get yourself a Rothberry. Which is nice. So yeah. So next up, through our desert excursion, we can come right here, we get ourselves a yellow shard. Very nice. No, I'm not going to need to repel because I do want to encounter some Pokemon. So talk to this guy and you get yourself a soft sand, increase the power of ground type moves. Pokemon holds soft sand, the power of ground type moves goes up. I think you allude to the other trainer from Black and White 1. Anyways, our next goal right here, we get ourselves a super repel. Very nice. So coming through the desert. I don't think I said this before, but you want to encounter Trapinch in the wild. That's because Trapinch, even though it's rare, there's no trainers in the wild that actually have it. So if you want to go for the desert resort, you have to take down Trapinch. So, since it's going through here, we can come right here, we get ourselves a heart scale. Very nice. Oh, right here it is. Ground gem right here. One-time item that increases the power of ground type moves. I want to fight you. I use my supernatural power to help my Pokemon. Yeah, so anyways, since I never really went over Sigilith since I was more worried about it whirlwinding me away, Sigilith is a very good psychic flying type Pokemon. A lot better than this Woobat here. So yeah, it's a lot better than this Woobat. It's a psychic Pokemon that has a pretty decent move pool. It'll take a while for it to really get going, but it actually is really good, having good special attack and solid defenses. It makes it a really good Pokemon to use, and if you want yourself a good tanky flying type Pokemon, there you go. Set up screens. It'll be hard to take down. Decent move pool, decent typing. It's actually a really good Pokemon and kind of underrated. And if you want yourself a good Pokemon, I highly recommend it. So next up is a Yamask. I might as well go over Yamask now since, well, Yamask is going to be inside this little cave that's right over here that I was going to go over in just a minute. So Yamask is a very bulky ghost type Pokemon. Now its ability is rather interesting, which I'm going to use Feint Attack for. So, Your mask ability, Mummy, turns your opponent's ability into Mummy. Should it be hit by a ghost type move? Should be hit by a physical move. They're very defensive. They can take a lot of abuse and still not go down. They're actually really good walls. Not so great offensively, but defensively a very good Pokemon. Decent typing, a few resistances and immunities. Payback, Payback with your power 50. Slow, I'll give it 60. I mean, I've been outspeeding a lot of Pokemon, so not really that amazing. Oh, that's amazing. I know, it's amazing. So yeah, so Yamask is kind of interesting. It's a decent Pokemon. It's more known for its ghost type stalling. And yeah, so we're here in this awesome music cave. Yeah, like I keep on saying before, I love Relic Castle. In Pokemon Black and White 1, it's one of my favorite area themes in the entire game. So, while we're going through here, we're going to talk to you. 2 things about quicksand. So don't run, just walk through it. So this place kind of sucks. My psychic type Pokemon are just started making noises. Is that because we're in ruins, or is that because of you? Probably be because of me. So yeah, continuing the Yamask, gets decent move pool and decent really everything. It's not really the best. He evolves level 35, which kind of sucks. This Trainer of Death. I remember this guy being just a pain. So yeah, so it's amazing ghost type Pokemon. There's not really many ghost type Pokemon available, and this is like the earliest you can find one, because the next one it's not going to be for a long while. This is going to hurt. Ooh. Well, let's see here. What's your speed? Summary 33 versus like 51. You know what? Let's do it. Let's give Sinclair a good debut battle. Never mind. I knew you were going that. So let's go ahead and use Double Slap. Psybeam, you. This might actually kill. Well, here's Double Slap. Holy crap! You have good defense. Okay then. Akane, go! I was worried about the Sigilith. You can take another. Thief it. Yeah, this Sigilith is a pain in the arse. So strong, who are you? The guy here whom you almost defeated. Yeah, that guy is mean. And I really need some healing items, don't I? Well, I'm not gonna be here for much longer anyways. So yeah. No, this was too soon. I didn't want to run. No. Well, I need to go down here anyways. Right here, we get ourselves a free heart scale. I'll be definitely needing that really soon. And yeah, the encounters here, they're the same outside, just with the mask. Okay, let's go ahead and fight you. When I'm here, I can feel like I might be crushed by sorrow. You there, let's have a bout! I didn't know I was fighting myself. Okay, then yeah, so you want to fight the trainers down here, not necessarily required, but they have the 3 Psychic-type Pokemon here. Very useful. So, you're definitely going to go down from a Faint Attack or 2. We have Sigilith, Colossus, and I know we're going to fight a Lilith Pokemon. And, you know what? Let's use Brick Break. Just to roll you. Nice barrier. Goodbye. I'll take my Moxie Boost, and I'll be seeing you later. This bout, I'll not forget it. Just don't go too far with it, okay? So back here on the first floor. Let's walk, not run. Then come down here. On this floor, we get ourselves another psychic type trainer here. Not that bad. Honestly, the one that guards this room is probably the scariest one here. The scariest trainer. So, Dia is using Gafita. What's he thinking, Lilith? It's Gafita. Oh look, you found my ace in the hole. Uh-oh. Well, you're gonna go down soon anyways. Another multi boost. He's need full of magical power too. That I am. Definitely magical. So, come to the end. The reason why you want to come here is to get Team 39 Rock Tomb. 60 power, 85-90 or so accuracy. Lowers the opponent's speed. Very good, especially for the next gem. Using Dig and Rock Tomb will get you by. So, two very good things to come to the desert for. Also, Sandal will be really useful. Can't use the same moves twice in a row. Well, if you're so keen, you think you can take me? Well, I'm gonna prove that I'm the better Moxie player. So, I'll take my attack boost, rub it in your face, and walk away. Okay, so that's it here in the desert. In this palace. Yeah, there's a lot that's not here anymore. They cut out a lot of this place. It used to be a massive dungeon in the first game. Well, I definitely feel a lot jolly right now, like swinging my arms. I wander the world trying to find a place where I belong. How about you? Same, to be honest. Trowzog grew to 24. Nice. I lost. This isn't where I belong either. Well, mountains are on the other side of the world. I guess I can bring Myrmidon back. So continuing on through the desert, our next goal is going to be right here. An expansive desert and a castle buried in the sand. There's no doubt about it, treasure is here. It's been years since the day my internal treasure detector went off. But I still haven't found any yet. I'm still following my dream though. And here I'm having so much fun I can hardly stand it. So, talking to him, you get yourself the Fun Fest mission, Get Rich Quick. So we'll be going to that later on. The reason why I haven't been too keen on getting those because... yeah. So, this used to be part of the Relic Castle. It's not there anymore. It was since destroyed. And we get ourselves another psychic trainer here. You're strong, aren't you? It's kind of tough when you know that before you even start a fight. Yeah, it's called. I've been through this game so many times before. You gotta look into it. Future. Using a Muna! Ooh, Muna! Too bad that Muna isn't available until post-game. Unless you Dream Radar it. Because I have actually Dream Radared in a Muna before. It's sad because I wanted to use Muna, but they're not around. Rick, I almost feel like I don't have ESP. There's nothing I can do against you. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So, next up right here, we get ourselves a nugget. A nugget! A nugget! Very interesting. So, next up, you? Oh, a Santa Sea. I don't need go goggles here. The Rock Tower in the desert of the Holland region has disappeared. Unova's desert is also swallowed up by the Relic Castle little by little. Yeah, too bad that Relic Castle had to be replaced by a worse one. Sorry, not at all. Thanks, Oros. If you want to know if I've got my backpack, why don't you try to beat me? Oh, I'm going to be buried. Yeah, buried in sand you will be. So right here we get ourselves a red shard. Very nice. Next up, encounter. So, coming down here a little bit further. Okay, there's an item back there. Coming right down here, we get ourselves a green shard. Very useful, as always. It's detecting something out there. I'll get to that in a minute. Right here, we get ourselves a blue shard. Again, very useful. Right here we get another blue shard, very useful. And a trainer here. No matter how desperately I try to scoop up the sand, it flows through my fingers. It's kind of sad somehow. Sand shrew! Ooh! Okay, sand shrew, razor shell. Not even a chance. And at least Myrmidon grew to 24. Sweet, sweet. Victory slips away, yes, just like the sand. So, next up we get ourselves a star piece here. Very nice. Yeah, the reason why I am backtracking because right here is where the nurse is, because I need healing. Sorry, I was doing some thinking. Now right here you get another trainer. The reason why is because I'm still trying to figure out when would be a good level to, I did skip through that guy's text, but I'm trying to figure out when would be a good time to actually evolve my, Growlithe. The reason why is because level 34, it gets extreme speed. Very useful move. But yeah, because you evolve at level 34, which could be nice, but you do get Bite at level 30 and, sorry, Crunch at level 39 in Black and White too, which could be nice. 39 would be so far away. I don't know. I mean, both are good. Right here we get some Stardust. Nothing else there. So I think we only have one more thing left in the desert now. Now I'll be coming up here. Into the back. Are you gonna look away? I guess I don't need to. A desert like this is a giant sandbox, right? Come on, let's our Pokemon play. So this is for play. Whoever has the most fun is the winner. Okay, I lose. So, let's come down here. Because right here we get ourselves a Firestone! Oh gee, no matter why I was debating whether or not I should do that. And a Max Ether. You know what? Since I've been kind of debating whether or not. More power, more moves, wait till Crunch level 39. I got Scraggy for my Dark type moves, let's do it. And it kinda grew to Arcanine. Very nice. So, Arcanine has a very good move pool, high attack, high power, and we're good. So I'm just wandering the desert now because I need to get myself a Trapinch. See you guys when I finally encounter one. Because that'll be it for the episode. Okay then, so I moved the Super Repel to the free space. And Sedgeleth is up front. So hopefully I will be able to encounter myself the Trapinch I've been looking for the past 20 frickin' minutes. Finally, frickin' it took me doing all that shenanigans. So yeah. I don't even need to catch it, I just needed to see it. Yeah. So, my recommendation is get a Pokemon at level 21, use Repels. Trapinch and Adorable are the only things in this entire area that can use, they're level 21. So, my word. This is going to take a while to edit, so I think we made pretty good progress this episode. We managed to explore the desert, get our sent to us by a territorial Rotbart. And yeah, we were able to get ourselves a new Pokemon encountered, starting the side quest pertaining to N's Pokemon. And yeah, even in evolution. So, might I just say, next time in Pokemon Black and White 2. return to Nimbasa City and see what lies beyond. I will see you guys then, and I'll leave you with this awesome music.